Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a kind of house and a little bit of not a full property tour, but we'll start outside and we'll show you the garden. I know it hasn't been that long since we've done one last, but now we're moved in as much as you can when it's not your house. So it's definitely not like decorated or anything like that, but we've moved in. So yeah, we're happy to share it with you today.
I'll just be walking around working in the garden and stuff while she's doing that. But there's lots of cool little things that they were like, and we never did a full outside tour. I'm sure you've seen it a bunch of times, but it's good to just go in, see the little intricacies, how the plants are doing and stuff like that.
And if you guys are interested, just a reminder that we do have the baby registry, and if there's anyone out there that's wanting to buy for the baby, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. I want to start with you guys out in the garden to show you how it's doing. Oh, there's Samuel. I think I said it before, but I eventually want to weave willow branches down here so that snakes won't come in, and it'll just make it more sturdy. Samuel right now is hedging on the other side of the fence as well because the grass is coming through and choking out our peas. But as you can see, the peas are coming in really well. So thankful. I think they're sugar snaps. And then we have our okra coming up. And this is very exciting. Our store-bought organic potatoes are all coming up so well. Samuel just went in the garden. We finally bought a hoe. And Samuel went and raised the dirt around them. So that's very exciting. And more okra is coming up here. And then our tomatoes are not doing so well. The ones that George gave us are. But ours, the smaller ones, they're just not looking too good. But we bought organic fertilizer. And so hopefully today, Samuel or I can get to that. And then our squash was looking well, and now it's like kind of going yellow a bit. So we're gonna try, I think, fertilize that as well. We bought a general fertilizer, organic fertilizer. And then our arugula is all coming up. It's coming up slow, and I need the hoe's a little big to get these little weeds, and I don't want the little arugula to get choked out. So we need to get a little trowel or something like that so that I can get those weeds. And then our broccoli and cabbage and Brussels sprouts are all doing just amazing. God has blessed us. They're huge. I cannot believe how big they are. And then we have some more squash there. That's not doing fabulous. And then we also have our sunflower seeds coming up really well. It makes me so happy to see. Samuel, have you seen the sunflower?
I've seen a few of them.
It's coming up amazingly.
I'm surprised all the grass.
Yeah. And then our marigolds are coming up as well, which we put kind of at the ends. On both ends. But that's coming up there. And in the next aisle, and the next aisle, so yeah. The garden's doing pretty well. It's hot, Samuel.
Yeah, it's not too bad yet.
I'm dying. And our neighbor just came, I think yesterday or the other day, and it's on Wednesday, and he mowed the front of our yard for us, which was so nice because we were just getting behind on it. So the yard looks really nice. As you can see, our clothing line is definitely in the shade. And then off to the side is our garden. Out here, it's getting a little long again. Our compost is getting tall. It's also getting buried, which I don't mind. I'll show you that real quickly as well. It's our compost. It's really it looks like it's being overtaken. But it's like a quarter full, which is pretty amazing because we've only had it for like 2 months. But we just have so much, and it's pretty much all food scraps. Oh wait. What? I think that's onion. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. I think that's onion. Wait, what's that connected to? Yes, the onion. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. It must be good. Good grounds. If we got onion growing out of it. But we really got to aerate it. Got to stack some more sticks. My mom said teepee style. Do teepee style sticks. And that keeps it aerated. That the Nearings who wrote Living the Simple Life or something like that. They that's what they would do. So then we're going back, and this is the side of the house. You can see the porch there. Alright, I just finished showing Samuel the onion. We agreed we probably won't eat it, but it would be cool to pull it up and see what it looks like. I don't think it's an actual like whole onion growing. It's probably just like the shoots coming up. It's nice and breezy today, so I'm not too hot. I can't imagine though. Down at the valley on Wednesday, it's Friday now. On Wednesday it was 95. And I felt like I was dying. I feel like I was actually getting heat exhaustion. Now we're on the porch. These are our food grade buckets. I washed them and then I let them sit out in the sun. This has been sitting out for a little too long. I need to rewash it. And this one I put out yesterday. This is interesting. I was inside and it sounded like something was pulling the wood off. And I was like, I don't know what that is. And I went out and that was on the ground. I think it was rotting anyways, but I don't know if it was a woodpecker or what, but it pulled off the whole chunk of wood. All right. Into the sunroom. So in the sunroom we have some seedlings that need to go in the garden. This might stay in the pot, I'm not sure, but we got this from a Seventh-day Adventist lady. It's a herb called, I forget what it's called, like myrrhin or something like that. And this is spearmint. Pumpkin that really, it looked beautiful and we've just left it and it really needs to go in the ground. It's dying. And then our aloe is dying as well. It needs to go back in the ground because she originally pulled them out of the ground. They were hers. So yeah, it's cooled, cooler with the wind, so we have some air coming in. But to start the tour, let's start at the front door, I think. Samuel's working outside, so we have the garage open. Our neighbor's yard always looks so nice. So there's that front yard, and the garden's over that way. We have the garage. All right, and there have been some changes, not that we have done, but his parents have come up because they eventually want to move up here within the next, I think, few years. This is just very temporary for us, so they brought up a shoe rack, which is really nice. The laundry room is still the same. And their bedroom is still the same as well. I won't go in there. And I got the aprons hanging up. And here's the kitchen. And we're just a little more moved in now. We got our blender, which is very needed if you're vegan. I have some, what is this called? Biscuits. Sourdough einkorn spelt biscuits that are rising, supposedly rising. that I'm going to bring to church tomorrow for potluck. And I have 2 sourdough starters going now. Cornmeal up here, sourdough. If you've noticed, it's very flat. That's for a reason. My sourdough did not rise. Samuel was supposed to work, or I thought he was going to work today, so I froze his smoothie and he takes it with him in the morning, and then by the time it's afternoon, it's thawed out, and he has a perfectly good smoothie to eat. But he didn't work today, so I have it out still thawing, because I just like to keep smoothies as fresh as possible. And we use this little bucket. Often we fill it with water so that we save on water. I've not been so good about using it lately. And then this is where we put compost, and I wash this out with soap every single day, so it never gets stinky. I remember growing up, we had a little pail, and we'd keep it by the sink, and sometimes it would get so stinky. And we have our compost. All right, coming in here, we have some flowers from Mother's Day. And just my sewing stuff I always keep out. We bought some work pants for Samuel, and so we just took them in and I adjusted them a little. I just haven't done anything with this yet. And then still the skirts in the same spot that I'm working on for Etsy. I just have not had time to get to them. Samuel's dress shirt I need to iron. These are puffy pants that I made to help protect from ticks, to wear under skirts and stuff. But they need a little help. And then I just need to iron his tie. But yeah. Just our little dining room. And this big walkway. We have the mirror. And then loops around, and we come into the living room. So here we have our tripod, our trampoline. I was rebounding during the early part of pregnancy, but I'm not doing it as much anymore. And I think I've talked about it. Samuel and I are making a binder on exactly how we want to raise our child, so we can always refer to it. So I have that out as a reminder that I need to keep working on it. And now tucked under this TV, I just have sewing stuff and knitting stuff. This fabric is really cool. I want to do something with it. We got it from a thrift store. It's beautiful. And they just, they're still moving in, so they have stuff in the corners, TVs. I've showed you guys before the self-denial box I decorated using old cards that I've gotten over the years. And my Friday to-do list. And my guitar that I have had for years, and I love it so much. It's still in Scotland. A friend is holding on to it for me. And so our friend from church, Hank and Nicolette, he lent me his guitar, which is so nice. So it's been nice when I sing hymns in the morning to be able to accompany it with a guitar. And then we just have so many books. These are the books that we're reading more often. And this is actually like a poker for your finger to test your blood sugar. So I can see how my blood sugar is doing rather than doing the glucose test. I preferred to do this. My midwife is very nice. She has options. We have Adventist Home that I read on the other channel. Very good. This beautiful old copy of The Desire of Ages. The photos in it are just so lovely. Still that place up there that I always think about, the dust that's collected up there that I can't get to. And then I've showed you guys this before, or I haven't showed you guys this yet, but oh, the bird already flew away. So there's a bird building a nest up there. And sometimes when I open the door carefully, I can see her sitting, her head sticks out with a little space and her tail sticks out the other end. I don't know if she's a good mama or not. I don't know if I would have built my nest so close to people. All right, so now we get to this. And I'm not going to go in the rooms that we haven't touched. We haven't touched any of the rooms that we're not living in, which is their master bedroom, and then the bedroom that's down here that his sisters stay in when they come, and upstairs we haven't. The only thing upstairs we've done is we've just in one of the rooms we've put a bunch of baby stuff. But not because we're going to have the baby up there, just to store it. Same closet, which is our things in it now. And there's the bedroom that the sisters stay in. We keep a laundry basket here just so it's easy. And here's the bedroom. When we move out, I will really miss this bedroom, I will say. I love all the windows. I love just having the light and the air come in. It's lovely. So yeah, like Samuel and I aren't ready to start with big decorators, but like we said, this is very temporary, us living here. And it's not our house, so we're not gonna like decorate and things like that. So we've just moved in for as much as we need to be comfortable. But we have all our books. We went to the Grand Canyon on the way here from California. And Samuel gave this to me spring break of last year. And I think that's when he was interested in maybe starting to court or something like that. But he hadn't said anything yet, and I had no idea. They gave that to me. And then this is a photo our friend took of us in Scotland. We went over to their place to Bible study. And then just really good books. More journals and books. This is a good one. God's Promises for Your Every Need. And I heard a story about a man who'd carried this in his back pocket. Maybe he had a smaller copy. And he was known as the promise guy. And anytime anyone had any issues or anything, he'd say, "Let me give you a promise," which I really love. And this is just a good old journal that we write good things in. And a photo from our wedding. Samuel quit his job working with the kids with autism to do construction because he wants to learn. But a kid stuck this in his pocket before Samuel went home, and Samuel found it. And so now we just have this, and it's just funny. And we don't have the comforter on right now because it's already getting so hot here. Hot for me. So we're sleeping with just the sheet. And Samuel finally found me a sun hat. It's not exactly my style, but it will do the job. And then this, my mom actually got for me, I think, before going off to college for the first time. I love it. It's like a little bedside thing. You put knitting supplies, but I keep just some books and things like that in there. I love it. And then we're living mostly from the closet, and then his mom brought up his old bureau, so that's been really helpful. And we have all our sweaters and things like that. And then back here, I have some baby clothes already put in, because in California, when I quit my job to come out here, finished up over there, some of the people I worked with, coworkers, got me baby clothes. So yeah, that's the bedroom. I love when the sun comes through this window. Very simple. And this is a pregnancy pillow that his mom got me. Having a pillow tucked between your leg. It's very nice as your belly gets bigger. Bathroom. Not too much different here. We found this little dish at a antique store. And it was like 50 cents or something. And it's very broken up, but I just love it so much. I love the colors. I think it's such a cute little dish. And castor oil, very good. I actually stopped using anything on my face, and my face is doing a lot better, Samuel as well, but when I was using oil on my face, it was castor oil. I still use this, though, to help prevent stretch marks with my growing belly. Everything's good here. I just washed this in vinegar and baking soda and all of that good stuff because the bottom was getting moldy, and I let it sit out in the sun, and all the mold, I'm happy to report, is gone. Nightgown. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because the other places we haven't done anything, you know, with. So if you want to go see the other rooms, you can go back and watch the other video. It's not much, you know. I mean, this house is amazing and we are so thankful to stay here, but it's not much, as in we haven't done, you know, crazy things. We haven't decorated, but we're really happy to have a place to stay. And it's a very airy, nice, beautiful place to stay, being up on the mountain. We're looking forward to the day, though, when we move into our own place and we can decorate and do all that stuff. But, oh, the day I got a rolling pin, I was so happy. We finally found one at a thrift store. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll talk again soon. God bless. There's Samuel working hard on the garden. Oh, and that heat. He does much better with the heat than I do.